Alright, so here's a quick and dirty, something you probably already got in your tool box. Pulling a tree over that's leaning, using a 3-to-1 on top of a 2-to-1. So you'd normally take your line, go up to the tree. This is our tree right here. Tie it on down to your anchor, and maybe do a 3-to-1 and pull on it. All right, that works. If you have enough line and you tie off at the anchor, you go up to your tree here, right? Take a pulley. I'm going to do this with the clamp here. Take a pulley, put it on your line. Clip that to your pull line, right? Oops. So you got it going up and back down. Now take a simple little strap, webbing, anchor, whatever. You can even do a butterfly on this guy and put a climb heist on it. So now what you got is a 2-to-1 going up to your tree and back down. Now take a spare lanyard, because you know everybody's got a spare lanyard. I particularly like this CE lanyard style with the Pinto, because you can take your carabiner, hook it back to the becket like that, and you have this loop here. And you take that loop, clamp you on this chair. Take this loop that's made by your lanyard, and one of these handy dandy Petzl roll clips. It doesn't need to be fancy like this, but you can just use a pulley and a carabiner. This, I find a lot of uses for this little guy, as redirects and such. Take a little prusik loop, make a climb heist on your pull line. Click that into there. So now what you got is a 3-to-1 that would be pulling on your tail. And check this part out. Here's where your anchor is. Alright. So you take this guy, flip them into your same point here. So now you got a 3-to-1 that's acting on the tail of your 2-to-1. So as you pull on it, you got several things. You got progress capture as you're pulling right here, already built into your lanyard. So as you pull and you let go, it's not going anywhere. This part is pulling on the tail of your line. Down at your anchor, you have another climb heist. Now that you've pulled, you have slack in here. So you can snug this dude up, right? And when he's tight, you can let out on your 3-to-1 and reach over here, slide it back up your line. Now you got, I don't know if you can see that, you got a 3-to-1 working on a 2-to-1. So as you pull, it's going to get tight. And when you stop pulling, it's not going anywhere. Take up slack on the 2-to-1. Let off a little bit on here. Now your 2-to-1 is holding itself. That lets you reset your 3-to-1. You gotta give yourself slack, obviously. But you can reset that as far as you can reach. And pull on it. Like so. Really pretty simple. If you have any questions, let me know. I know this is probably not the best demo. I'm just doing it here in my apartment laundry area. So, with some random scraps of stuff. But I just used this not too long ago, and you'd be surprised. It gives you a tremendous amount of pull for not a whole lot of gear and stuff that you already probably have. So a quick overview. Here's your tree, stump, post, log, whatever the heck it is that you want to pull this direction. You do a pulley up at the top. Now granted, when you pull this over, you're risking sorry. Apparently there's something going on. Anyway, so here's your 2-to-1. Right? Your line goes up to the tree. Granted, you have to have enough line to go up to the tree and back down. This has a risk of getting damaged, so you could use an old block. You could really actually go around the tree if you wanted, or through a carabiner without the pulley. The pulley makes it a smoother system. So you got the 2 lines coming down. This one in my hand right now goes to your anchor. I just used a strap with a carabiner to separate this. And you got your 3-to-1 extra lanyard system and 2 prusiks and a little roll clip. This thing is pretty handy. I really like this. It's great for redirects and stuff like that. And just some prusik cord. Nothing fancy. You can use old beeline or old hitch cord if you wanted to. It works just fine. This prusik cord I think is like 50 cents a foot, so make a bunch of them and you got a bunch of little pull lines. This stuff works great on this. This is 8mm, but that's just a random chunk of cord I had. All right, enough rambling. Let me know what you think.